Namaste, children. How are you? I hope you all are safe at home during this pandemic. Today, I am going to tell you an interesting lesson, that is the story of Industrial Revolution. The name of the lesson is Industrialization and Social Change. So, first of all, beginning of this lesson, we will try to know the learning outcomes of this video. After watching this video, you will be able to be defining what the Industrial Revolution is and how it occurred in Great Britain. Secondly, you will know why it had occurred in Britain for the first time. And also, you will be knowing the causes which enabled the Britain to industrialize. So, let us start the session. And before going into the discussion, I will ask you one question. All of you know which country has ruled over India for over 200 years. Yes, you are right. That country is none other than Great Britain. Now, let us know the Industrial Revolution. To know this Industrial Revolution, first we will be knowing the answer to two questions, that is what and where. What it signifies the time period. So this Industrial Revolution has occurred during the time period of 1780 to 1850, that is during the 18th and 19th centuries. Where? So where this Industrial Revolution has started? So it started in the country of Great Britain, and that is England, in the country of England for the first time. So hence it is known as the first Industrial Revolution. And also the England is often described as the workshop of the world. So the Great Britain, Great Britain consisted of three countries at that time, that is the England, Wales and Scotland. And these countries together were called the Great Britain. The Industrial Revolution first occurred in the country of England, and then it had impacted, or it has gone to other parts of the Europe and to the other part of the Great Britain, that is it went to USA also. Now let us know the definition of Industrial Revolution is. The definition of Industrial Revolution, it refers to a time period when goods were started to be made by machines rather than people. So, children, in the traditional method, the goods were manufactured by the people or individuals or families. But in the new time period, the goods were manufactured by the machines. So hence, during the period of Industrial Revolution, this is a revolution which signifies a drastic change in the manufacturing of the goods. So that change is nothing but the goods were manufactured by the machines. Now, to happen this in the Great Britain, there were four favorable factors for the Great Britain. So let us know what were those four favorable factors which helped industrialization of Britain. So that is, first of all, the population. There was a very huge population in the Britain, and that is the manpower. And secondly, the rivers. They were very fast flowing rivers in this island country, and also it had many coasts through which the trade was possible to several other places like USA, Europe, and then to the India also. So that is why this was rivers was the second natural resource which helped the country to industrialize. And thirdly, the third natural resource was the coal. The coal was abundantly available in England, and with this coal, it was helpful in the transportation of goods. That is, transportation was possible with the help of the coal. The trains were developed, the roads were developed, and the industrialization was increased in Europe. And fourthly, the iron. So the iron could be converted into steel, and steel was used to build several other factories during the period of industrial revolution. So that also helped the England to flourish, or to increase the trade and to increase the industrialization process. Now, I will tell you the European scholars who first used the term industrial revolution. So, it was George Michelet who, in France, he used to describe this developments as industrial revolution, and it was Friedrich Engels in Germany who described or used the term industrial revolution, and it was Arnold Tony B, and in English philosophers who used this word in Great Britain for the first time. This revolution has first occurred in Great Britain, and later on it had influenced other countries also. The same industrial revolutions have followed after it happened in the Great Britain. So the rest of the Europe, like the countries like Germany, France, and then USA, they followed the footsteps of the Great Britain. There were a lot of technological advances also happening during this time. So during this time, James Hargreaves, he has invented spinning jenny. So what this spinning jenny does? So if you look into this fabric or the cloth, in wider term we can use this as textiles. This cloth was made by the hands, handicrafts, and it took lot of time to make this cloth, and the production was delayed. But the invention of spinning jenny by James Hargreaves has doubled or tripled the production of the this textiles, and the process was very quickened, and leaps and bounds of cloth can be weaved in just some hours of time, and this was helped in flourishing of the textile industry in Great Britain. Now the second invention was James Watt's steam engine. James Watt actually did not invent steam engine. He later on developed the steam engine, which was already invented, but here we will take that James Watt has invented the steam engine. So the steam engine, which used the steam power or the power of the steam, this steam, children, how you know it is produced? It is produced by the heating of the water. So the water was heated by using the large blocks of coal, and the steam machine, it used to spin and it used to produce the power, and this power was put into the locomotive, and the transportation was made easy. So like that, the steam engines were used in boats, and they were also used in the trains. So next, the third invention was Eli Whitney's cotton gin. Cotton gin or cotton engine. So what this cotton engine did? So the cotton plant, if you look into the cotton plant, you have to pluck this flower from the cotton plant. So this and the lots of thorns were there attached to this plant, which made the children to cause many problems. Children and women were facing problems when they were plucking the cotton from the cotton plants. But the invention of cotton gin, what did it made? It made the to remove the seeds and remove the cotton easily from the plant, and it also separated the seeds from the cotton, and hence the cotton was made free with the seeds, and it was put into making the threads and later on to the fabric. So the time delay also was avoided by this cotton gin engine machine. Then, fourthly, the invention of Henry Bessemer's steel. So, the steel production has increased leaps and bounds when the method was developed and improved by Henry Bessemer. That is the production of steel. This production, when it was fine steel, was produced easily. Then it was used to make the bridges, to construct the bridges in the cities, and also the skyscrapers, that is the big buildings. The very tall buildings were built by the steel, and thus it helped the industrialization process further. Now children, let us know now the answer to the question, why